Yeah, I think the first thing is to acknowledge that serving in the military is going to demand things of you. That's a reality. And that is going to create sometimes in your life some stress and challenge. And it's really important, I think, to prepare for those times is to what I call lock arms with each other and offer to help those who are struggling. And when you're struggling, to be willing to reach out to somebody else and say, hey, I'm really struggling, or I'm having a difficulty. One of my favorite passages of sacred text, it says that two are better than one. If one should fall down, the other one can help them up. And so having that kind of connection with other people in times of stress is really invaluable. And the other thing is that what happens to us with stress? Stress is a natural part of how we grow and develop. And so if we're coddled and we don't experience difficulty, I guess to use the term, you spoil people.
Right, sir, definitely.
And so the stress really serves to help you to grow. And so embrace we say embrace the suck. I don't know if that's a good thing coming from a chaplain, but it's a lot of truth in that statement. Difficulty, embrace it. And then through that difficulty, you really begin to experience things and grow as a result of it. And speaking spiritually, spirituality in one's life isn't neutral. And stress and difficulty are ingredients that are a gift to you, as it were, to help you to grow and develop spiritually.
So Chaplain mentioned about stress, and stressors are good. It's just how you deal with it is what's important. And then, taking care of each other, so looking after your buddies and identifying some of those stressors that you might see in your friends or your buddy. And as a leader, you got to look at your soldiers. What can I do to help the soldiers out within, to deal with the op tempo? You come back and there's so many things that you have to do, prepare for, take care of the exercise. You come back, you take care of yourself, and you're looking at, I need to send my soldiers to, military schools, education, and so other stuff. So by, just allowing them to lean on each other, I guess you could say, help each other out, and take care of each other, watching their backs, and getting involved, like I mentioned earlier, with the communities. Some of the things that you want to do, to maximize your downtime, because you're going to get right back out, go to another exercise, go to another deployment, and so just maximizing your downtime as much as possible, taking care of yourself, taking care of your buddies, and taking care of the leaders as well. So those are just some of the things that you can do as well.
It's also very important for families during times of stress to be connected with each other. The importance of having that support network. When the soldier's away, the spouse and the children, having activities, plan to do things and share things with other families who are experiencing the same kind of separation and maybe isolation, as it were. You're in a foreign country. See it as an opportunity to really develop relationships with other people that will deepen you as a spouse and deepen your children, and make it an adventure. I know that in our family, and I know the Sergeant Major and I have talked about this, it's an adventure. And really, when you look at your situation, instead of, taking inventory of, the negative, I guess, to see it as a positive and to turn it that way. And for the sake of your children, I say that your attitude's your altitude.
Definitely.
And so when the family's attitude is one of, all right, we're going to, hey, our military service member, our soldiers away doing what the country has asked them to do, so now we're going to do our part. And we're going to make this an adventure together. And I find that families that take it on that way really grow through the challenge and really strengthen not only their marriage relationships, but also the children have a sense of security in that environment as a result of the attitude of their parents.